Yo, Zetters, what up? Welcome back to Dirty Z. Oh, well, you can hear me. And that's for sure. Let me just switch it on so that I can hear myself as well. And yes, now I can. Perfect. Yeah, we're good to go. Welcome, Andy. How's it going, man? What time is it for you now? Isn't it very late or something? But welcome, everybody. I guess you expected I wouldn't stream today because of having to stream so many days in a row. But no, I'm doing this one. It's gonna be a pretty quick one anyway. 9:30 p.m. Oh, yeah, it is pretty late. All right. Not too late though, so welcome. We're gonna just jump into the patch notes. We'll see the event stuff really quick later on. But yeah, greetings agents, the same fragment of Marvel Future Fight, the Mad Titan who has aimed for true peace, and the Squirrel Girl who has defeated him in unknown ways, has prepared a lot to surprise our agents. Have prepared a lot, but whatever. Thanos has found enlightenment has become a harvester with the new uniform and tier 4. Squirrel Girl will show the new potential of a Titan with a new uniform and tier 3. Agents check out their skills and powers by downloading the patch on the 4th. Well, technically it's gonna be on the 5th for me. So this is happening today later on, right? First time being early. Welcome. Oh, I've seen your comments, by the way. Welcome, and I'm glad you were enjoying the streams. That is all done now. I finally got to 235, so that's good. But we're just checking out the patch notes. So 2 new uniforms: Thanos, Wise Harvester, and Squirrel Girl, Nutty Titan, have been added. We'll see here. So Thanos is gonna be the crystal uniform. Surprisingly, it's not gonna be more expensive than normal, but yeah, that's weird. Anyway, let's see. Let us see how this will work. So he's gonna be universal supervillain still, of course. He will have destruction as his instinct, and not a lot has changed. So 2,500 crystal uniform. I don't think it will go on sale ever. So I think the pricing is just normal. It's just you never get that on sale. So it's going to be a 2,500 crystal uniform, not a 1,500 crystal uniform. Either way, we'll see changes to a lot of the passives. It will increase additional pierce damage by 5%. Wow. Decrease damage received by 50%. And then when HP is below 30%, he will heal by 70%. So that's going to have a cooldown of 100 seconds, by the way. Now, the tier 3 skill will change. It will decrease all speed by 10%, stun, a fear for 4 seconds, incapacitation, ignore, dodge by 100%, 90% chance to penetrate super armor, barrier, shield, all damage immune, invincibility effects. It will make him invincible for 10 seconds. It will remove all debuffs for 10 seconds. And it's going to have a mini proc for 1 attack of 100%, by the way. And now the leadership will apply to all villains. It will increase all attack by 50%, all defense by 40%. And then when debuffed, he will also remove your debuffs for 12 seconds with a 20-second cooldown. Now, the passive as well will change. It will increase damage dealt to superheroes by 30%, supervillains by 20%. And then when hit, he will heal by 20%. For just a second with a cooldown of 2 seconds, which is pretty nice. You can constantly heal, kinda. The tier 2 passive will change as well. So again, this will only apply to him. So it will increase the skill damage by 25%, bonus damage by 50%, increase skill damage dealt to targets with removal debuff effect by 80%, and increased skill damage dealt to targets with debuff removal effect by 80%. That is crazy. This is essentially timeline just getting nuked again, I guess. Like, that is specifically targeting people or characters you would want to put on timeline. So good luck using Silver Surfer here. But, I mean, at the same time, good luck using Thanos, because he also has the same effect. So, the first skill is going to deal bleed and stun. Second skill is going to have snare. It will remove the active buff from the target as well for a second. Third skill will have fear, incapacitation. It will have a buff to attack and defense by 25%, all speed by 10, and critical rate by 30. It will have immunity for 3 seconds, and then the fourth will actually have ignore iframe. It will deal bleed, shock, stun, fracture, paralysis, everything essentially. And it will have an 80% chance to penetrate super armor, barrier, shield, all damage, immune, invincibility effects. It will give him invincibility for 5 seconds. And lastly, we have the fifth skill where he deals burn, silence, decrease all defense by 5%, stackable to 60. And then he has damage accumulation dependent on damage that you deal then, right? Yeah, I think it's damage that you deal. And also, excluding bosses, ignores enemy damage decrease by 30%. This is basically a rage. This is essentially a rage without the rage thing. This is going to be pretty crazy. We're going to go to Squirrel Girl. She's going to be a speed super villain. So again, a super villain, not a hero. So she'll have agility, pure evil, power cosmic, nice. Human, female, and justice as her instinct. Totally makes sense, by the way. Is she gonna replace Gamora then? I'm guessing I might give her a rage for Alliance Battle Extreme, I guess. Maybe. We will see. Now, uniform effect. Changes the effect of a couple of passives. Applies to Thanos. Increased damage dealt to boss types by 60%, and then applies to her, decreased damage received by 20%, and then there's a activation rate of when her health is below 30%, he will recover. She will recover 70% of health. I think Thanos has not changed much. Yeah, I mean he has damage accumulation. I don't think he had damage accumulation, did he? Even if he did have damage accumulation, he probably had damage accumulation based on damage that gets dealt to him. But trust me, even though it's expensive, it's essentially you're getting more damage just because of the fact that it's a weird uniform, right? Seasonal uniforms have always been insane, and Black Bolt is one of them, right? So you might get something as crazy as Black Bolt. You never know. I'm not saying that's going to be it, but you never know. It might be the case. Now, the tier 3 skill. The skill effects are the same with the skills of New Avengers and Marvel now, but the hit count has been increased, making the skill stronger. So essentially, it's the same effects, just she hits a lot more with this uniform. So, a lot more times. So, it will apply paralysis. It will ignore dodge by 80%. It will deal, or it will have an 80% chance to penetrate super armor, barrier, shield, all damage, immune, and invincibility effects. It will give her invincibility for 9 seconds. It will increase her attack by 50%. So not bad, I guess. It's kind of weird. Kind of weird if you ask me. Now, the 4-star passive will have a 30% increase of physical attack. It will increase basic damage dealt to universals by 25%, increase skill damage by 15%, and bonus damage by 15%. Tier 2 passive will increase chain hit damage by 15% when attacking, and increase guaranteed dodge rate by 20%. The first skill will deal burn. Second skill will deal bleed, stun, paralysis. Third skill will have silence, incapacitation, paralysis, which ignores immunity. She will have a heal of 20% and a mini proc of 90% from one attack. The fourth skill will deal burn, increase all defense and attack by 40%, all speed by 1, critical rate by 30, and immunity for 6 seconds. We'll try to tier 4 Thanos. Yeah, I will as well, right after I tier 4 Magneto, because I'm almost done with Magneto. So that's going to take a while. That means I'm going to be losing out on a lot of tier 4s. Well, probably 1 tier 4. By the time I get Thanos, I could have gotten 2. Kinda. Anyway, yeah, that's pretty much it. Now, the fifth skill will deal bleed, fear, decrease all defense by 10%, stackable to 50. And she also has damage accumulation based on damage she deals, but it's 1% instead of 0.8, which Thanos had. 7,025 carbonadium, hope enough. I think it's, yeah, I think it's gotta be enough. Now, Squirrel Girl's Tier 3. Squirrel Girl is now available for Tier 3 advancement. She will drive out outlaws with her help of her clever squirrel friends. Paralysis, ignore immunity, ignore dodge by 80%, 80% chance to penetrate super armor, barrier, shield, all damage immune, invincibility effects for 9 seconds, invincible for 9 seconds as well, herself, and an increase to her all attack by 50% for 9 seconds. By the way, this is the same exact stats as the uniform, it's just the uniform will deal more hits. This is how it starts. She just throws an acorn, I think is the name for it. But yeah, if she gets way more hits with the new uniform, imagine how many hits that will be, because like that is already like raining acorns at this point. It's so dumb. The comics are like, well, she can beat Thanos because I say so. Trust me, bro. So Thanos Tier 4. Thanos is now available for Tier 4 advancement. Who dares to stand against the rage of the Titan? Well, not me. Now, the Striker skill will apply to enemies. It will decrease all attack by 50%. So he will get less damage dealt to him. So he will have the enemy's damage. And then the skill will also apply to him. It will increase damage by 20%. Stackable to 60%. What do you mean by that? Increase basic damage by 20%. Stackable to 60%. Increase chain hit damage by 30% when attacking. And then it will actually also deal damage. So it's like an actual skill. So this could be pretty nice. Maybe I'll just tier 4 him with his old uniform. Could be a good idea, I guess. Mach Octopus just ate 7,000 carbonadians. Wow. Regular tier 4, by the way. Fug. This is kind of eh. I don't think he'll have the same damage as Jean. I might be wrong, like you never know because it's all a numbers game. But Jean has 2 types of damage accumulation. His tier 4 doesn't. I mean, his tier 4 increases his damage a bit, but not insanely enough, I guess. But this is again just from the effects. We don't know until we actually try them out. Now the artifact for Squirrel Girl, it will ignore dodge by 15% and an additional of 0.5% of total instinct up to 200%. It will increase damage dealt to boss types by 15% and an additional 0.3% of total instinct up to 200%. Not that crazy. Game error fixes. The issue of the hero modeling of Green Goblin Ultimate being displayed abnormally when advanced into Tier 3 has been fixed. We'll look forward to your active participation in the events that will be held to support the growth of the updated heroes. Thank you. So we already have an artifact for Thanos, I guess. I just never paid attention, I'm guessing. But yeah, this is Thanos, bro. Oh, boy. What are people complaining about? Yeah, whatever. They just want cheaper stuff. Anyway, let's see the actual events. So it's going to be Jean Tier 4 versus Thanos Tier 4 versus Spidey Tier 4 versus Adam Tier 4 versus Hulk Tier 4 versus Gore versus possibly Kang. Low chances for Kang, though. We'll see. So let's see. This is the event, right? Let's see what it will give us. So this is going to be the uniform sale. Well, essentially we'll have Deadpool and Gwenpool. Neither of them you want to actually get, by the way. They're both crap. And then there's going to be a 40% off sale for every uniform. You definitely should save because next month we get the 50% off sale. What is this one? This is just energy bonus mission. You just get some rewards for just playing the game normally. Hero growth bonus mission. I may get something for Thanos. I may not. Who knows, right? Depends. Will you be alive, Tom, on the update for time? Yeah. We have the character ranking event for Squirrel Girl. Okay, yeah, I can probably tier 3 her pretty soon. I don't know if I have enough books, by the way. Might not be able to tier 3. Will you be live tomorrow on the update? I may not be actually live. Usually I don't really check the updates because there's not really much to do. I just essentially tier 3 someone and I start attempting to unlock the potential for Thanos, which definitely won't happen in one go. Once I get all these mega rank up tickets. Artifact on equip cost 50% sale. Who cares about that? 7-day check-in event, which gives us the 10 tokens. So yeah, next week I will have her uniform, by the way. It will take me a whole week to get that because I'm not paying $30. I'm not retarded. I have done that for Gwenpool because I was retarded, by the way. Will transcend Spider-Woman, rescue Mr. Sinister. What mega reg tickets are you talking about? Let me see. To participate in battles with Thanos, Google, and check out their new looks. Thank you. Okay, let's see. Did you just spoil me something, you little shit? This is the actual shop where we use the tokens to get her uniform, or the other uniforms as well, the older ones. So yeah, this is just for rich people essentially. Let's see. This is the 8-year homecoming party countdown check-in event. So this is the fragment of Marvel Future Fight. As we wait for the upcoming 8-year homecoming party events, we have prepared the 8-year homecoming party countdown check-in event. Special gifts will be sent to your inbox every day from 21 days. Well, from the 21st day to the day of the 8-year homecoming party. Check in every day to receive hero growth materials, and please look forward to the 8-year homecoming party events. The D-Day reward selector tier 3 character has been added, and some of the event notes have been changed. Okay. By the way, I don't really need that tier 3 selector or the transcend selector because there's not really much that I can do with that. But okay, is that mega transcend ticket? That's much better. I can actually get someone transcended. Okay, so we get a 6-star selector and a 6-star mutant selector as well. That's pretty nice. 300 BAM, 300 Nonsense of Chaos, 300 bios, 2 million gold, 300 X genes, mega tier 2 ticket, crystals. Sorry, not Crunch Shield. What the hell am I saying? Phoenix feathers, celestial essence. That's not a lot. Manly gem fragments. That is helpful. 4-star artifact, 200 awakening crystals, 300 crystals, Odin's blessings chest, 200 CCF, 200 Titan component packs, essence of dimension, 200 of them. Tier 2 selector. This also includes normal X-Men characters. Okay, this is pretty nice for new players. And then level 6 advanced potential enhanced ticket. So this only just gets your potential maxed out. Never mind, this is not a transcend selector, right? Not a transcend selector. I mean, this is not a transcend ticket. 600 crystals as well, and then D-Day it will be the tier 3 character. Hoping for that premium card from the Shield Archive event. Premium selector from the Shield Archive event. We'll see. Because I haven't gotten there yet, because you guys keep spoiling me. What the hell? If any rewards expect, the last reward can be acquired when longer into the game before blah blah blah. Please check the inbox. Please make sure they're okay. The following heroes cannot be selected. Daily Battle Matrix, so not premium characters, not native characters, Epic Quest characters, or Quest Pack exclusive characters. Heroic Quest characters, nope. Star Crystal purchase characters, nope. Professor X and, just those mutants. So X-Men heroes are included in the selector tier 2 character. If you already possess the hero from selector at a higher status, biometrics or X genes will be given. The tier 3 selector can be acquired when logging into the game. Okay, so this is the list of characters you can get. Captain America, Spider-Man, Black Panther, Cyclops, Falcon, Iron Man, Captain Marvel, Ant-Man, Storm, War Machine, Thor, Winter Soldier, Captain America, Sharon Rogers, Rogue, Taskmaster, Black Widow, Vision, Black Bolt, Ghost Rider, Shang-Chi, Hulk, Daredevil, Venom, Loki, and Hela. That's a lot of characters that you can get, so that's pretty cool. Please stay tuned for the upcoming 8-year homecoming party events. Thank you. I'll probably end up getting Ghost Rider. Nice. By the way, Andy, are you talking about that ticket? Because that ticket was trash. Let's see the play chest. What is this? Is this the $3 thing with the cards? Yeah, $3 or $10, and it just gives you cards. This is bad. And then the Thanos growth pack, this is probably also just expensive stuff. Yeah, that's a nope. So Andy, I'm not sure if you're talking about that ticket that I just saw, but that's not a good ticket. That's actually pretty bad. And I don't think any of the actual characters that we, or at least any of the characters that I'm missing, will even be on the Transcend Selector that we'll get later on, because we usually get the Transcend Selector on the check-in event. That should be starting when the D-Day happens. So, I don't know. This says it's a level 6 Advanced Potential Enhanced ticket. So this gets you to Potential Enhanced 6. Oh, I mean Mega Tier 2 ticket? Ah, okay. I thought you meant this would have been like a Mega Transcend ticket, but obviously they know that's really high value, so they're not going to give it to us. Either way, guys, really sorry. I'll have to cut this off short because, yeah, I am essentially going to need to go back to work. I will check how much time I have anyway, because I might have already passed the amount of time I had available. No, okay, we're doing good. That's fine. Never mind. Essentially, yeah, though, there's nothing else that I need to show you. So, that's pretty much it, guys. Thank you very much for joining. I will be getting Thanos' uniform immediately. I will be getting Squirrel Girl tier 3 maybe immediately, but even if I don't, that's not a huge issue because I can't get her uniform until next week. But apart from that, we are pretty much golden, I guess. Yeah, we'll see how they do. It will take a while to even get a lot of use out of these new characters, but I guess Thanos is getting that rage, by the way. Thanos has to get that rage. So thank you very much for joining, guys. I will let you know what happens later on. If I get his potential done, if I can actually tier 3 her, you will see. So plus we'll be able to actually transcend somebody really soon as well, so that's gonna be new for the Shadowland clear that we're gonna do next. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I think getting Arachnite would be the best choice. So I have Arachnite. Well, it's either Arachnite or I could go with Wasp, one of the two. I'm not going with Lizard because who cares anymore? I've done Shadowland, and I'm not going for Craven because Arachnite and Wasp are actually required on story mode, so I have to go with those two first. Anyway, guys, thank you very much for joining. I'll see you really soon, I think. But yeah, for now, bye-bye. Thank you, and I'll see you. Bye-bye. I said that so many times. Sorry.